Well, good morning and welcome to my channel, Mary Born ND and Gardening with Granny. It is an absolutely glorious morning here in Michigan. It's about 70 degrees and I am thoroughly enjoying this beautiful weather. So I thought I would take you along and show you what's growing in the end of June here in my garden. So this is the walkway to our front door, and my husband has been working very diligently on cleaning the sidewalk. He has a new electric power washer and doing a wonderful job of cleaning this sidewalk. We have the apple tree that gifts us with lots of beautiful apples, but also a lot of sap and things that fall and create a mess. So he's cleaned that up and it looks lovely. So over here are the coleus that we planted together, and they are looking lush and lovely. They're enjoying this cooler weather. We've had some really hot weather and some wind, and I think we're all ready for this gorgeous day for today. One of the things I'm particularly excited about are these night watchman hollyhock. So lovely, especially now that my lilies, the bright yellow lilies, are in bloom. So pretty. I love these. They come up every year. I don't have to worry about them. I don't have to pull them up or anything. They just regrow every year. And they look especially nice next to this black hollyhock. The milkweed is in bloom, and the butterflies are sure enjoying that. Also, I noticed my St. John's wort has come back. Let's see if I can locate that for you here. Right there, that star-like yellow flower is St. John's wort. It's wild. It grows back every year, and I have made salves with it and different tinctures. It's a lovely herb for the nervous system. So also in this garden are calla lilies, and I know we're not supposed to be in a temperature where calla lilies will be okay in the garden and grow back, but mine do. They, I guess, like it so close to the house like this that they, I don't have to take them out. I know my sister does. Also coming along are the bee balm. You can just see these are kind of a purple colored Monarda. Moonflower is in bloom. My granddaughter says it's very confused, Grandma. It's not that it blooms so much in the daytime. I love this trumpet flower. It's a beautiful flower. Datura is a poisonous plant. I don't know who'd want to eat it, but it's not something you do want to eat. It really is not a good cut flower. The bloom lasts one day and then it dies and then develops another one, which I love the way it develops as a spiral. And these are the ranunculus. They have not yet bloomed. I don't know if they're going to. We had such hot weather that ranuncula do not like the hot weather. So now that it's cooler, I'm still hopeful that we'll get some blooms from it. So taking the place of the peonies are now the hydrangea, which I'm really pleased to see them blue. This is a little quick fire. and I anticipate them turning bright pink as the weather changes and turns into summer, then autumn. And again, my stash of flowers. I'm sure everybody has little stashes of flowers here and there that still need to be planted. This is a balloon flower. I have a pink one and a white one, and they're budded up, but not yet. Yeah, not yet in bloom. And the mums, of course, are doing really well. They're enjoying this weather too. Let's check out the hostas. So here is the hosta bed. It too is in bloom again. Most people are not crazy about the hosta bloom. Not really the best, but I think it's pretty as a cut flower. It looks really nice in an arrangement. I did get some cannas to put in the corners, and I'm hoping that I can get my husband to dig a couple of holes for me to put the cannas in. You can see that they are still in their container, but cannas do create more blooms, so that should look kind of pretty next to the rocking deep purple salvia and the pink angel begonia. I like that combination. Well, I got the mosquito plant potted in their pots, then I just have to get my husband to help me bring them down, put them where I intend them to go. See, I have volunteer chamomile coming up from last year. I've been picking that, making tea. Pansies are the viola are still hanging in there. You simply have to keep deadheading them, and they'll keep reblooming. Got a volunteer sunflower I got to transplant so it has space to grow. And garlic, I think are looking so cute with their little caps. This is elephant garlic, and it comes back every year. And it looks like it developed a scape. I have to go and cut that. Everything's pretty wet this morning. Tansy is looking lush. That too looks beautiful in an arrangement. Ferny. Of course, the comfrey is lush and beautiful. Horseradish. Chives. You see their spiky look. Bounce back after being smashed down from the storm we had. Love the resilience of plants. I'm looking forward to seeing some dahlia flowers. Looks like they're budding up. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Nope. Camera doesn't want me to zoom in. Pretty soon I won't have to zoom in. They'll be bright and cheerful and you'll see them right on. Asta daisies look lovely. Had them in an arrangement the other day and so pretty. They especially look nice with their glistening with dew. Mandevilla is looking gorgeous in this nice sunshine. I cut back the peonies, got rid of all the blooms, makes it healthier and less congested and less susceptible to the mildew that can form when you don't give it enough air. Peonies can be a pretty bush, but if you don't give it enough space, it'll get powdery mildew real quick. The variegated willow is coming back. I gave it a severe haircut, but it's looking better now. Coming back, got lots of new growth on it. I never have to worry about this thing. It can grow 1.5 feet before you know it. Let's go check out the vegetable garden. Got some squash planted since our last tour. So I got squash that'll be coming up this cattle panel. That'll be kind of fun. So I've got 2 different kinds. I've got spaghetti squash and I've got butternut squash. I've also got a thing of zucchini somewhere. Oh, I got a blossom on here, it looks like. Yay. It's a male one, but hopefully female ones will come. One year it seemed like all I had was male blossoms. Let's check out the potatoes. These are the volunteers. They don't have any blossoms on them yet. These are tomatoes I started from seed. This is potato. Nope, that's a tomato. Tomato, potato. Yeah, those are tomatoes. These are determinate tomatoes. Celery. Did a video on these tomatoes over here, which are the indeterminate, showing how to do the Florida weave. I'll link that video. I'm not the expert on it, and so I did also include Jacques in the garden, and he shows how to do it with T-posts. And I'm using these panels that I got from Home Depot next to my Vego gardens. Peppers are doing really good. Very tiny blooms in there, but they're looking nice and healthy. I'm real pleased with them. They like it hotter. My kale is doing good. We've been munching on that. Swiss chard is doing good. Got a few holes here and there, but on the grand scheme, it's looking good. Should have lots of beautiful peppers from that plant. Green beans. The plants are looking real good. My dill. Just love that umbo eye look on their blooms. These onions, I'm so pleased. It's the first time I've ever had onions bulb up, and these are really looking healthy. And lots of blossoms coming on the green beans. The tomatoes are looking really good. Lots of blossoms there too. This time of year, tomatoes look so lush. They don't do as well in the hot August time where all the leaves seem to burn up. Clematis is still looking really pretty, climbing along the fence. They're enjoying this gentle breeze and warm weather, I'm sure, too. This is my kind of weather. Not a fan of 80 degrees or 90. 70 is my jam. Got cucumbers on this side. These are the English kind. And then on the other end of this bed, I have pickling cucumbers. Coming along. It's always good to come out in the garden every single day, check it out, see what needs to be done, see if there's any bug damage or other kind of damage. And see what's blooming. See what needs propping up. Or a little guidance on a trellis. That's what gardening's all about, you know. Pull a weed here or there. So check out our elderberries here, see how things are going. This black lace elderberry is always a treat to come and visit. It looks like it's got some new growth coming. It's so pretty. This is the regular elderberry. And I don't know if you can decipher the goji berry. It has blooms on it right here. My husband spent most of the day yesterday doing this forsythia, chopping it, making a neater design. I think he did a great job. It's so pretty, nice and neat. The hibiscus has blooms on it. Looks like there's something in there. I gotta get some Captain Jacks going. Here we are at the entrance garden. Shasta daisies are up and looking so pretty. It's certainly getting all the water it needs. And I'm going to have to get in here and take off after these thistle again. This is the most obnoxious weed ever. Well, I'm hoping these petunia do their thing. I'm going to fertilize them later. They look pretty, but they need to really get much bigger to overcome the thistle. Some borrowed landscape from my neighbors. You can enjoy these pretty daylilies. They look really nice next to this evergreen. The bird garden. Cardinal lilies still hanging in there. And the grass is bushy and bountiful, full of beautiful blooms, which soon will be seeds. I don't really mind. It really is not invasive, not like some of the other plants I have here. But it does look pretty as the wind is blowing through it. Grapes are still doing really good. Some of them are still immature grapes there, but I'm going to have quite a few, enough for a really good harvest. These baskets that I planted are looking really lovely, especially like the tunia on this one. They are quite grateful for last night's rain